A major mining project in southeastern Yukon was back in court this week, this time for Kaska Nation to appeal a ruling that said it was mostly adequately consulted prior to the project's approval. Jackie Hong has more.
A lawyer representing the nation argued Thursday that the ruling contained major errors, including findings that the Crown didn't need to consult on economic feasibility, despite it being a major Kaska concern, and that the Kaska were being difficult during the consultation process. Canada and the Yukon cleared Kudz Ze Kayah through the socio-economic assessment phase in 2022. The Ross River Dennet Council took that to court on behalf of Kaska Nation. It argued it was not properly consulted. Kudz Ze Kayah is located in an area that Kaska consider sacred and is a key area for wildlife, including the Finlayson caribou herd. But a Yukon Supreme Court judge ruled this year that the Crown had mostly done its job and only ordered more consultation on a letter submitted by Kaska First Nations the day before the project approval was issued. Kaska Nation's lawyer also took issue with that, arguing that the original judge put too many restrictions on how and when that consultation could take place, enough to represent an overstep on Crown discretion. The Yukon government, Attorney General of Canada, and project proponent BMC Minerals all opposed the appeal. Earlier today, lawyers for all three parties said appropriate consultation took place and the original court decision should be allowed to stand. A panel of 3 judges who heard the appeal will give their decision at a later date. Jackie Hong, CBC News, Whitehorse.
Meanwhile, outside the courthouse, people supporting the Kaska Nation have been gathering for teach-ins this week. Today, organizer and academic Leanne Charlie gave a crash course in modern treaties and Kaska rights. Unlike the majority of Yukon First Nations, the Kaska haven't signed a land claim agreement.
We have no treaty, so we say we still have a say on our land. And where to mine this is caribou concern, water concern, vegetation, our medicine concern, and all of these things that we use on the land. We want to be heard, I guess. We want to be able to have a say. It seems like we're saying things, but nobody's listening.
That from a teach-in on Kaska rights outside the Whitehorse Court.